A warm welcome at the White House from the US President to his Turkish counterpart. But while their personal rapport remains strong, the relationship between their countries is under considerable strain. So, in a highly unusual move, a group of Republican senators were invited to the Oval Office to join the two presidents for talks aimed at clearing the air.
We do want to remain very strong allies in NATO. You are very important to us. So we want to bring you back into that fold. We want to discuss the S-400.
The S-400, a Russian-built missile defense system recently bought by Turkey, has been one of the main sources of friction between Washington and Ankara. Trump had made resolving it a priority. But at the news conference after his meeting with Erdogan, it emerged that the issue still hadn't been settled beyond an agreement for further dialogue.
Turkey's acquisition of sophisticated Russian military equipment, such as the S-400, creates some very serious challenges for us. And we are talking about it constantly. We talked about it today. We're talking about it in the future. Hopefully we'll be able to resolve that situation.
And it was clear other major differences between them remained. President Erdogan expressed irritation that the US was still dealing with the YPG in Syria, and frustration that the American media often portrays Turkey's military operation there as an offensive against the Kurds.
We need to differentiate between Kurds and the terrorists. Kurds are my citizens. The biggest Kurdish population lives in my country. I assume the ones that you are referring to as Kurds are PYD and YPG. These are terrorist organizations and offshoots of the PKK terror group.
On a more positive note, the leaders said they'd agreed to work towards increasing the level of trade between the two countries to $100 billion a year. Despite the personal warmth on display between the two presidents, there doesn't appear to have been any significant breakthrough in their talks. And that will open Donald Trump up to more criticism from lawmakers already unhappy at his approach towards Turkey. But Trump believes the fact the two leaders are on good terms increases the chances of their countries eventually settling their differences. John Brain, TRT World, Washington.